Hey guys, who's ready to cook up a really healthy and tasty meal? Today I'm going to show you how to make fish Veracruz over Fusilli pasta. And these are the ingredients that you're going to need. I'll go over them real quick. I have 3 wild-caught salmon fillets, and remember, you want to try to get the wild-caught fish because the farm-raised is loaded with toxic chemicals. If you don't like salmon, you can use whitefish, or you could even use chicken. So next is a bunch of fresh cilantro, an onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 4 tomatoes, the juice of 2 limes, green olives, a box of Fusilli pasta, olive oil, salt, pepper, dried oregano, and that's all you're gonna need. And remember, all of my recipes are right here on my YouTube channel. Just click below and you'll find the ingredients and the steps to make everything. And this one is one of those meals that people love. Between the olives and the lime juice, the fresh cilantro, the fish, it comes together beautifully. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything chopped up and prepped, and then we will cook it up. Okay, step 1 is to cook the fish. So get yourself a pan with some depth and go ahead and add a tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. And I have the salmon that has the skin on the bottom. So what I like to do is put skin side down, and once you flip it, the skin scrapes right off. It's really easy. Okay, so to the fish, we're gonna add the juice of 1 lime. Okay, sprinkle a teaspoon of salt over the top as evenly as you can. And some fresh pepper. Okay, and you just basically want to cook this fish until it's completely done, nice and flaky. Not overdone, and definitely not any pink or red in the center. All right, this has been going a few minutes on this first side, so I'm going to go ahead and flip. And then I just take a fork and glide that skin right off. Nice. Came off in one piece. All right, that skin came off beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna cook it on the other side, and we wanna just give it another, 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, the fish is done. I would say total cook time for that was somewhere between 7 and 10 minutes. Just depends on the thickness of the fish. And it's gonna go into our sauce that we're gonna make after. So if it is a pinch underdone, it will finish cooking there. So I'm gonna set that aside. And in the same pan, we're gonna make this delectable sauce, starting with a tablespoon of olive oil. And we're gonna add our chopped onion first, okay? Okay, we're gonna let this onion cook for a couple minutes on its own, and then we will go ahead and add everything else. I just turned on my stock pot behind me for the pasta. So while this sauce is cooking, and the tomatoes are gonna cook down, so it takes about 10 minutes, so while that happens, you might as well cook the pasta up. So next for the sauce is our 3 cloves of garlic. Okay, stir that around. And next is our 4 chopped tomatoes, and bigger pieces. I didn't go too tiny because they are definitely gonna cook down. This sauce is so good. If you love fish and you love pasta, you gotta make this recipe. Okay, and then 1 cup worth of the Spanish green olives that I've sliced. And I'll tell you the truth, I'm not the biggest fan of these green olives. I never have been, but I do love them in this recipe. It's just the whole flavor combination coming together that is so yum. So yum. I'm going to add a teaspoon of dried oregano. And a teaspoon and a half of salt. Never skimp on the salt, especially if it's good sea salt. It just brings out all the awesome flavor. And of course, several grinds of fresh pepper. Okay, and then we can go ahead and squeeze the juice of our second lime. This is smelling so good. You guys got to make these recipes and then share with me how it went. You can follow me on Instagram at a dash of Amy, and you can post or comment there, or on my Pinterest, which is dash of Amy, or on YouTube itself, and share your results. Let me know. I'd love to hear some good feedback. So we are going to let this, we're going to put a little more olive oil. Okay, the more the better. Another tablespoon or two of olive oil. And all of these juices are just going to break down and get so tasty. Once the tomatoes cook down more, last is the fresh cilantro going in. Then we add the fish back and serve it over the cooked pasta. Oh, so good. All right, the tomatoes have cooked down beautifully, and we're going to go ahead and place the fish in there. Okay, and I like to take the spatula and kind of break it into smaller pieces. It's going to be easier to eat that way. I mean, you can leave it whole if you want, but I like to break it down. The fresh cilantro goes in last. All I can say is yum. This looks awesome. So I've got the pasta cooking back there. It's got a few more minutes left, and then we're gonna put it all in a big dish, and I'm gonna try it because I'm hungry and it's lunchtime. Okay, it's all set. So once I strained the pasta, I always drizzle some olive oil over the top to keep it from sticking. Whenever I make pasta, I do that. So I did that and then poured the fish and tomato mixture on the top, and it looks and smells awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and scoop some and try it. Here goes. Good as it always is. This is another one I've been making for probably 20 years. I think I got it from my sister, and the whole family makes it. I'm telling you, these recipes are tried and true, guys. You gotta try them. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and share it with your friends. Thanks so much and have an awesome day.